Hello, Mr. Lee Daniels. I want to get this role in season two because I've never acted before and I want to try a risk, an opportunity to be a part of something. Because I'm 24, live in West Carrollton, Georgia. I am from Atlanta and I can totally relate to some of the stuff because I've been through the same stuff in my past. Um, I think putting me in season two to play a character that can relate to Simone Davis, who's been through the same stuff as she has, that she can totally relate to and sees his potential because he's very creative and unique in his own way. I'm an artist, I like to draw. So I think that she sees his potential and asks him, you should design some of that stuff for us, make our own little logo brand and have our names known, and he can be like that helpful idealist person to help them rise to the top because he loves helping out. He's a disciple in the church and he helps out with the kids and paint murals for the kids, little nursery daycare center and stuff like that. But he's been afraid to interact with people his age because he's never had friends. He's never been in a relationship. He's still a virgin and he's still learning about life and that he's not at that level point yet. And I think that he kind of resists Simone, that he just wants to stay in the friend zone, and that he is a very warm, loving person because he's afraid of trying new things. He's afraid of letting somebody in because he's not at that level yet of a relationship. He's still a young G, learning how life struggles. He runs around, he helps out, scrapes up about $40 a month, scraping around, collecting cans, recycling, doing stuff in his community, scraping up money, just doing all he can, being a young hustler G that does all he can to, have a little bit of money in his pocket to be able to afford to do things on his own. And I think that it'll be a great potential for the girls to see his potential, see what he's about. And I think I was thinking about giving him a name like Randy or Reggie. I think being a part of this is my first time acting because I practice acting all throughout my house. I've never been on the big screen. You're talking to a brother who's never been on a big screen and wants to take a risk. He wants to take that risk and he wants to try something he's never done. I'm into music a little bit. I like to sing a little bit. I'm into drawing, art, and yeah, like I said, acting is a new thing in my achieve to-do list. I think putting me in season two, it can help me go through my struggles as a human being to face reality and to be able to walk out my door without living in fear of seeing somebody getting shot or somebody getting robbed or somebody getting hurt or a car wreck because I still don't drive, never got my learners. I let time pass me by. I spent my money on selfish petty things like wants instead of needs, which I can really portray, learning my lesson and my mistakes and my pride that life is just too short and that you don't have time to waste. I think Simone motivates him to stop spending time in the church and step out in the real world and face his demons, face his fear. That, God don't let us be in fear of anything. And that's the one thing I learned from my mama all over the years. Don't let nothing keep you in fear of facing reality. Because my sister, she graduated. She's out there in Atlanta. She went out there with no fear. She's doing good for herself. She motivated me to want to do something. And here I am, about 11 years later, here I am asking for an opportunity to put me in this show, season 2 of Star, sharing my life story. I have been raped in the foster care system. My mom found out. She was devastated. She went to war to get us back. She got me out of there. And I was so happy to see her when I was really young. I was like a kid back then. And she was really, really devastated when she heard. She went to war for me. She went to war for her kids. She's a single mother of 5 kids. And we all got different problems and we all got different things going on with ourselves that we're trying to learn and balance. She taught her kids never live in fear, to go after and achieve your goals, achieve your dreams, and you can do all things through Christ that strengthens. That's what I learned all about my years living in the house as a part Christian, part young man who's confused and doesn't know a lot about life because he's never had a father figure. And I think putting me in this show, somebody that Simone can grab by the hand and take by the hand and a pat on the back to let them know that you're not alone. I think it would be a great ideal in the show. I too can be a great idealist when it comes to stuff like that, story rights for characters and stuff like that. I think putting me in a show like that would really change my life. My name is Ryan James Lewis from West Carrollton, Georgia, West Georgia, and I will be coming to Atlanta in March. And just look me up on Facebook, anywhere. This is a brother who is desperate to take this role in season 2. This is me wanting to make my dreams come true and see what I can do. Because life is just too short and I need this more than anything. I want this. I'm praying for it 100. 100. Yeah, I'm praying for it 100%. So look me up. I'm on Facebook. Look me up on YouTube. If you see this video anytime soon, just look me up. Ryan Lewis, Carrollton, Georgia. All right, much love, Mr. Daniels. Keep doing your thing, man.